I think I started it over again. That wasn't a pause. Okay, so here we are. We are at CCLJA headquarters with President Shanya and her brother Sharo, who's just hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're doing our beads. Okay, beads. This way we're using beads is for making bracelets. I want hundreds of bracelets all over Delara's school. I want children. I passed some. I met somebody. I met a boy that's in her grade yesterday at her school. So we're building our army. But Shanya's the president here. So, okay. So one thing. Okay. So there's the bead making. We're making very good at this bracelet making is really going over tremendously well. We have now what I've had to do, and I need money, people. I need donations. We're going to go donations only. I'm not going to ask dues because this isn't really an organized club, but we need money. And if people want to buy bracelets or sell bracelets and say it's donations only, because I don't want anybody locked out of doing these activities and participating because they're too poor. Because I didn't get to participate in my daughter's life for the past 2 years basically because I'm too poor, and nobody should have to suffer like that. So these white beads, Sharo is mixing up. He's doing the opposite of what I wanted to do, but he's being busy. So those white ones are glow in the dark beads, and
I just had an idea.
Okay, what's your idea, girl?
I could put two colors and twist them. That'd be more cool color.
Why don't you just experiment? She's very creative. She's very artistic. Oh, we need to design a logo. That's one thing we're gonna work on is designing a logo. You would not believe how talented Shanya is. Okay, these came from Walmart. They all glow kind of the greenish yellowish. Delara has a blue glow in the dark ukulele from Makala. Waterman ukulele. It's blue glow in the dark. Don't mix the colors. We want to separate the colors.
What?
You want to string them here. Why don't you bake a bracelet, Sharo? Here, you can put some on here. Make a bracelet.
Are you going to make a bracelet?
You can make a bracelet. You can make a glow-in-the-dark bracelet. Okay, so we're trying to put 5 glow-in-the-dark beads on every... Shanya's making her own.
I'm going to make a...
Ooh, you know what you could do? You could say CCLJA president.
Or I can say I'm popular than Trump.
Yeah, I think you're more productive than Donald Trump, maybe. But he's our president, and we have to support him, don't we? We don't want to say bad things about him. We want to encourage him, right? Even if we didn't vote for him.
There's even a tight.
You can't. Yeah, but we're not going to leave it on that. I'm going to put it on.
Make it big, and then you can make it small.
It's adjustable that way. Okay. All right. So we've got several projects going on. That's the bracelet project. These are our stones. We just went to Walmart. This was $10. It's like a limited edition back to school. Let's see, how many's in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, however many that is. The red one's missing. The red one's missing. Okay, you count them and then tell me how many's in there for $10. It's a pretty good deal. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do is, because we don't always, when we go meet new children who want to be in the CCLJA, we don't have time to sit down and do a big major, have a big painting party. A painting party needs to be a separately scheduled activity. 20? Okay, oh, that's awesome. They're 50 cents a piece. They're usually like $1.50 a piece at Michael's or Staples. We might need to go, yeah, including the missing red. There's 20. Awesome. Okay, so a big bag of these landscape rocks. These are from Lowe's. They were called marble rocks, decorative marble rocks, and they're small. Here's a tape measure for scale. But they're big enough to write, especially if we just write okay, the neighbors next door did Happy Birthday Emma on some. Happy Birthday B-Day Emma. Because she had a birthday, and they did. There was our neighbors next door that missed Delara, and there was a video of them missing Delara. I need to share that too, but that was like a year ago, and they're still waiting for her to come home. So anyway, so I told Shanya we're going to work on this. What we're going to do is we're going to have some pre-done. We're not going to put the message on it yet, but we'll put like a little design to decorate it, and then when we get the kids and get their names on the back of them, we'll know what to do. Okay, another activity is I figured this out. I cannot tell you how much these, I don't know where I got these. I don't know if I either got them at Walmart or Michael's. How many's in there? 45. I have no idea how much it cost. I do know that I got 100 scalloped-y kind of fan. They're specifically fan sticks. They're about this size, maybe a little bit bigger. And they were like $11 postage paid off of Amazon. They were fan sticks. And I could share the link or something. Okay, so here's the fan. And I told everybody about my postcards I got from Vistaprint, and when I ordered those, I got a $10 coupon, cash back coupon, limited time. That's the bad thing about Vistaprint is they upsell you on everything. But I made a stamp. Now I'm the facilitator. Shanya is the president, right, of our club. We just got a little club. We don't have any limited liability company or anything like that. It's just, it's very informal. And everybody can make their own club in their own area and have their own president and organization or whatever. Okay, so I did this one, and these are, at the dollar store, these are just the cheapest, uncoated. They're not good for eating off of. They're about like a paper towel for eating off of. And so they're 40 for $1. And I stamped on, well, I guess I need to stamp on the back side and the front side because I used two back to back, and I glued hot glue. My hot glue gun came from that one came from Five Below, which is one of Delara's favorite stores, and it came with a couple of. It's a dual temp, so whether I get low melt or low temp or high temp, it'll work. So, and it says, what does it say? It says, use any dual temp. It says lower temp, safer to use. So, okay, so maybe I have to get, lower temp is what we want to use anyway. So, especially if the kids are, but this is adults only. This is why I'm a facilitator, is I do stuff that might be slightly dangerous. Okay, like hot glue. Hot glue will burn you. Okay, so this is a great idea. So you can go ahead and you can see how much.
I touched hot glue before and I didn't care.
Well, if it's sometimes when it comes straight out of the thing. Okay, that shows you how much I did. So I put glue on this top part, and then I sandwiched it. They're back to back. So when they decorate them, they have to flatten it out. Okay, they flatten it out. And
you have this and then blow it. Blow it through.
So this would be a really great thing to do, to take to the park. I already have some of these made up with the glue on them. And I glued the top just a little bit up here just to stick it together. Let's see. It's actually stuck together pretty well. And they work really well, don't they? Don't they? Let's see if it blows your hair.
Yay.
Does it feel good?
Me.
Feel good? Are you my fan tester? Here, you fan yourself with it. You be the fan tester. You be our quality control person. How's it work? Oh man, I feel it over here. Good job. So that's something that's practical. It's something easy to decorate, and we use the Sharpies, but if you're using very small children, you should probably use washable markers.
Look, Shad, do this. Do that. Okay, here.
That's okay. All right. Okay, so those say the beads, the rocks, the fan. Okay, so if with a pack of oh yeah, but this was not very much money, and it's supposed to like do just a ton of it's a stamp. See, I stamped it. See on that where I stamped it on the fan. See, right there. That's what it says.
This?
Yeah, and if next time I come, I'll bring some and let you stamp them. Okay. So that worked out well, but the thing about stamping it is when they're backwards like this, the stamp doesn't do quite so well. Let me see that, because that one's messed up. So you almost have to have something under it, something curved. Maybe like if you put it on a, or maybe we can't do the back of it. Maybe we can only do one side because it messed up because it wasn't hard and even, so it kind of messed up a little bit. And people who are not on Facebook, they can go to CCLJA.org and they can contact me. And when you contact me, I will get back to President Shanya. So, that's a good activity. The sidewalk chalk is, everybody likes sidewalk chalk. And what you could do is write CCLJA.org on the bag. But I'm actually putting those bags inside of another bag. Okay, here's a new activity I got. This is, I went to Dollar Tree. Oh, I've got two different activities. Okay, so this comes under signs. Okay, so these are Guerrilla Warrior for Justice.
Gorilla, I like gorillas.
Guerrilla, no, but it's guerrilla. Like I'll show you a video about guerrilla warfare. Because it's not regular warfare. It's kind of like people doing what you wouldn't expect them to do, and a lot of times they win. But we'll talk about that when we get off the video. It's not guerrilla animals.
Like the war.
I haven't told her about that, but that's what I'm calling these. So we got, and on my Facebook page, I've got.
Gorillas.
I know, I do too. I love gorillas. I love we need to watch the Tarzan movie. Okay, so Guerrilla Warrior for Justice weapon beads, guerrilla and apparel. That counts as apparel. It counts as beads. Guerrilla Warrior for Justice rock stoning campaign.
What?
Guerrilla Warrior for Justice. This is just arts and crafts or other. Arts and crafts children activity, or children like backyard carnival or playground activities. Spontaneously just say, because that's what I do that a lot. Is I just say, hey, y'all want to take a ukulele lesson? Hey, y'all want to draw a picture? Hey, y'all want to write the president? So that's what I do when I go to playgrounds and stuff sometimes. Okay, so I went to Dollar Tree. This was $1 because I saw, and I will share if I haven't already, there is a website where this woman makes little yard and garden flags out of placemats. I went and got this one. It's kind of thick. So what I did, I cut one in half. So this one cost 50 cents. And I used some white, I'm not crazy about how this turned out. I might go back over it again and I smeared it a little bit there. I smeared it and I had to try to hide it with red Sharpie. So I might go over this with...
So do you think that we can do CCLJ club? Like CCLJ what?
We'll talk about that after the video. Let me finish the video and we'll talk about it. We'll make plans. We'll have a planning session. Okay, so Team Delara I thought was the best slogan, whatever, for Delara to have at school. Because it's not offensive. Huh?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Who's Logan Paul?
It's so
Okay, you tell me about it after YouTube. Okay, so I only did this on one side. So but if you want to display it in your yard where traffic will see it, if you want to do it perpendicular to the road, you do both sides. Parallel to the road, just do one side. I might experiment. I might go over this with white acrylic paint. Huh? Are you gonna play?
No, I forgot all that perpendicular.
Oh, okay. Let me finish this and I'll go over it again with you. Okay, so this is a 50-cent flag, and it's well, let's do the scale. It's a placemat. It's half of a placemat.
I keep getting more and more good ideas.
Well, write them down. You want to write it down?
No, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, you want to tell it to me on video?
Yeah.
Okay.
So isn't Delara's favorite colors red and yellow?
Last I heard.
How about we?
And she loved pipe cleaner sculptures.
Yeah.
This is another great thing. A big giant pack of Dollar Tree.